Let's try it one more time. Here we go. Heroshe.
Hi, my name is Osi, co-founder and CEO at Heroshe. At Heroshe, we're linking Africans to the rest of the world when it comes to e-commerce. So we identified there's about 330 million people in Africa looking to be able to shop anywhere in the world. But the challenge is that they're not able to do so because they can't get access to global market. Because if you don't live in the US, you don't have a US address, you don't have a US-based Visa or MasterCard, you're not able to shop. So you go to Apple and you try to check out and you find out that you're not able to do so. So you come to us. We give you a US address. We give you a US-based Visa card so you can be able to shop anywhere at all in the US. We receive your items and we ship it down to you where you live. Right now, we're focused in the country of Nigeria and solving that for the country of people of Nigeria. But eventually, the goal is to branch out of Nigeria, move to other parts of Africa, because when we can solve it for Africa, we can definitely solve it for other parts of the world. So right now, the market size alone in Nigeria is about 1.3 billion. Doing a bottom-up calculation based on what average revenue per user we're making right now, looking at the number of people that fall within our demography in Nigeria, we estimate about $1.3 billion market size in Nigeria alone. And looking across Africa, you see that's a market size of about $18 billion. So it's a sizable market that we are attacking in Africa alone. Now, in terms of our revenue, right now we make money by charging customers $5 per pound to ship from US to Nigeria. When it gets there, they pay $10 to get it down to their door. Now, compare that to FedEx, DHL, UPS, where you're shipping a pound and it's costing you at least about $100 just to ship it from here to Nigeria. And you still have to go through customs to clear it out. So you can see right from there that we're giving great value to our customer. Last year alone, we did almost $700,000 in revenue, and we launched in 2019. So we've been able to prove that this model works. People are willing to live in one part of the world and shop in a different part of the world. Now, the bigger picture of what we're doing is this. We are building the capability for anyone to live anywhere and be able to access products anywhere. That means we will be able to provide access to inventory. We will provide a cross-border logistics and cross-border payment capabilities so that they can be able to, so that anyone that's selling on any platform can be able to connect to our API, be able to serve to their customers the product that we surface on our inventory and be able to sell that on any marketplace at all. We power the logistics, we power the inventory, and we power the cross-border payment so that they can be able to get goods delivered to their door. And when we can solve this for those in Africa, then we can definitely solve it for those in the rest of the world. And I will skip all the way down to the last, which is the team that is doing this. We have a group of people who are very talented, experienced in this space, solving this problem. I myself, I've been in the industry for about 13 years, solving for multinationals, the likes of ExxonMobil, T-Mobile, and Apple. Then we have my co-founder, Cobhams, who has worked for the likes of Andela in Africa. He's worked for HelloFresh, working for Lightspeed. So he comes with a depth of technical experience. Then you have Chinyere, who has over 10 years of experience in logistics operations. So she brings all of that experience to the table. And lastly, we have Silas with a depth of experience in product, currently working for Canva and has worked for OPay. So we have a depth of experience solving this problem. We're very confident that we can be able to solve this problem for Nigeria, for Africa, and be able to solve it for other parts of the world. Thank you.
All right. I need to go on here. All right, so we're going to do some Q&A. We're going to do some Q&A. We got a couple minutes of Q&A. You're going to start with the first question. Unfortunately, we don't have enough mics, so if you need to share, pass the mic. I do have some Florida Enterprise Florida hand sanitizer if you like. I've been carrying it around for days for this perfect moment.
We've been hanging out inside.
Okay. You don't need it. If you need it, I've got it. Brand new. All right, go ahead.
Are you running out the clock on these 3 minutes, or
great? No, I am. Just go ahead. I set the clock, so we'll go ahead.
Great pitch. I'm actually Nigerian, was just there a few years ago, so definitely understand the target market and the need for something like this. A couple questions. One, is 700,000 GMV or net revenue? And two, how are you price competitive with FedEx and DHL? Like, how does that happen?
So that's 700 is net revenue, not GMV. So that's on the $5 per pound that we're charging for the shipping and the $10 for delivery fee. So that's on that. And on the price competitiveness, right now, if you're shipping a pound of an item from the US to Nigeria, it's going to cost you at least about $125 on FedEx. And when it gets there, you still have to go through customs to clear it out. But because of the process that we run, because everything comes in and we batch it together and we ship it in pallets, we get reduced pricing through the partners that we're using. When it gets there, then we clear through customs so that you don't have to go through that hassle, and we get it delivered to your door when you pay the $10 per pound flat fee.
In what time period?
Right now, it's about 10 to 14 days, and we have been able to shorten that in the last few weeks with more partnership that we have with airlines that we've been able to engage with. So we're able to get it down there now from about 7 to 10 days, and we believe we can get it down to 5 to 7 days as we grow in volume and build more partnerships.
I got a question on the consumer side. So they receive the product after 10 to 14 days. They're not satisfied. What is the remedy in satisfying them on the back end?
Right. So right now, the way that we have structured is where they are the ones buying the items themselves, not us. So they are owning that responsibility. Now, if they buy anything and send it through us, one of the values that we add is that anything that comes through our warehouse, we grab the details of everything. We open the items, grab the picture and the details of that item, and then we surface that to them to make a decision whether it's in the right kind of quality that they want. So if they don't want us to ship it, they can have us return it back to the merchant. But if they have us ship it, then they own the responsibility of return if they needed to. But that's on them, not us.
Can you just clarify on the market opportunity? So when you use Apple as an example, many countries can order from Apple because they have operations.
Right.
Sort of what's the global opportunity for people that can't order from Apple as an example?
Right. So that is the beginning point. So the beginning point is those that cannot be able to buy from the likes of Apple, Amazon, and the like. So what you will notice that if you live in Nigeria or other parts of the world, if you want to buy from any of these platforms, is either you can't get through, your IP address is blocked, and use a VPN to get through. And when you get through, because you don't have a US address, you have to now jump through hoops to find someone that does have a US address to be able to shop with. And if you get through there, then the Visa card that you have, though it might be a Visa or MasterCard, but it's not US based, so you're not able to do so. So that's the market that we are solving it for. Now, not for those that are expatriates, that are living in those countries that have ability, that have US card and US address to be able to buy. So that's the market that we're going after.
So and by the way, congratulations, this is
Thank
awesome. There are a couple companies that are out there looking to solve this problem from the other end. Like they're trying to solve cross-border commerce by partnering with, or their customers are the actual brands or retailers. Tell us a little bit more about like the unique insight you have that you're starting, like the consumer is your customer.
Right.
Okay. Quick answer on this question. We're at time, so just quick answer.
All right. So the value is that when we have built the customers and have control in sense that we own the customers' information and we have them within our DB. Now, what that does is that it allows us to be able to go to these merchants and tell a different story that says, hey, we have, say, 1 million customers, and you want to sell to these customers. We have the ability to get your products across to them. So let's connect out to your inventory DB so that we can be able to surface your products across to these customers. And that allows you to be able to get into a new market without you having to take up the risk and the cost of figuring out a new market. We would have solved that for you, and you have access to a new set of customers.
All right, let's hear it for Heroshe. Thanks so much. Let's go back to the door there. All right.